Welcome back to F1 2016 Throwback Career Mode. We're back with Ray Chapman, and we are desperate to score a point. We'd love to score a point so bad. We are... Are we waiting on a upgrade right now? No, we are not. I don't believe we are. Okay. So we have 29 points as a team, as a driver. We have Zippo. We're 18th in the standings right now, so we got to catch up to Alonso a little bit. We're going to Spain today for Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya, the Spanish Grand Prix. And boy, do we need a win. Real bad. Or not a win, points. Win would be great, though. If we could snag a win, it would be wonderful. I am going to go practice. I will see you guys here in just a second for qualifying. Then on into the race. Here we go. Alright, we're through practice here. This was practice 2. Practice 1 very rainy, so I didn't do a lot of practice. Although that's what the race will be like. So, get ready for that. They already can't stop crashing in dry conditions. I'm sure wet will be so much better. We were 10th. We were only 4 or so tenths up on our teammate who is on much worse tires than us. So we'll see what that leads to in the race. The team's goal seems to be insane. When I was doing the qualifying run, I was 2 tenths down on the goal going into turn 1. And that's all straightaway. So they just think we're faster in a straight line than we are? I don't know. But I did put some extra downforce. I hit the right button. I did put some... Oh, I hit the wrong button. I put some extra downforce on the car. Before we go into qualifying here. So we might qualify a little lower than they want us to, honestly. But the race is supposed to be pretty rainy, so that's what we're looking at. Hopefully, I mean, rainy race in Spain. We've seen some wins come from that before, haven't we? Some rookie first-time wins. Rainy in Spain. We'll see. I just want points. That's really all I want. I mean, if half the field could just crash out and not involve me in it, that'd be the best.
Hi. Just letting you know that we've had the team's expectations through for the upcoming qualifying session.
Qualify 10th or higher. Make sure you qualify above your rival, Arianto, and beat Fernando Alonso. We'll do our best. Here we go to qualifying.
Here we are at the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya for the start of today's qualifying session. It won't be long now until we're ready to join the action down at trackside. In recent seasons, much talk has been made about tyre wear. Some say it gets in the way of the racing, others say it's always been part of the sport. Are we going to see drivers trying to look after their tyres here, or throw caution to the wind and worry about that when it becomes a problem?
Tyre wear will probably be the dominating factor around this track. It's so easy to use up the life in your tyres as you seek to find the lap time. If you have a good balance to begin with, like the Mercedes and Red Bull, you'll always stand a better chance.
We don't need to push too hard in this session. We should have the pace to qualify easily.
Alright, I hope that is correct. We're going to wait just a minute, let the couple guys get out on track here, and then we're going to run out and go for our first flying lap. Let's do it. Ow, I hit my knee on the desk. Spain, not one of my greatest tracks, but I think we have something for him today, maybe. I think we can maybe scrounge a point out of this, especially since it's going to be a wet race. We'll see. But here we go for our first qualifying lap. Hopefully it's a pretty good one, and it's easily able to get us out of Q1, I hope. We'll see. Based on practice, it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case, but We can hope, right? Not too bad to start. We're half a second off of Ricardo, but not really who we're racing today, I don't think. This will probably be a good track for Red Bull with the rain. We'll see. Full second off of Ricardo now. That's encouraging. I did say we'd probably qualify a little lower than they want us to, just because we have that extra downforce on the car, so if it looks like we're really slow, that may be why. Also probably because we're really slow, but the extra downforce will slow us down a bit, but it'll help us in the rainy race.
You're up to P9 with that
We'll
last
go
lap.
9. Hopefully we're looking good to get into Q2. I don't know that we're making Q3 today. Probably not. Oh, we're only a second off our teammate. Easy. I'll close that down real quick. Alright, we're definitely going out for another round. We're P19 right now. Should we put on new
If the
tires?
situation changes, we'll let you know.
It says it's 4/10 faster. We'll try it. I'm not super worried about the qualifying here. With the rain, with the fact that they seem to crash every track. I think we'll get a safety car. I think we'll probably run better in the race like we normally do, so not super worried about it.
Fernando's lap times are faster. You're down on your teammate.
Damn, I just got a Fernando's faster than you. Alright, here we go onto our qualifying lap to hopefully get into Q2. We need some improvement. We already got a little bit coming across the line here. Let's try and carry
Sat in P6, 6th place.
the momentum through these corners the best we can and keep it all the way through. I didn't see how much I need to gain to get into the top 16, but all I can do is go as fast as I can, so here we go. Ooh, caught that curve pretty good. Saved it pretty well, though. How do we do? A P15 I can see already on the wheel. So we made it through. Look at us. Fernando's only... Oh, we got down to 8/10 back of him. 7, 8/10. 6... 7, 9/10. There we go. That's the math I'm trying to do. We were clear by a whole 10th. Look at me go. On to Q2. Alright, going out to set a banker lap here now here for Q2. See what we can grab. I'm not expecting to get out of this session, but if we can get as close to 11th as possible, that'd be great. A good launch off the line then, and we're going to be in a good spot headed through the race. Stapping with a good time on the board right now. Car's still just a little jumpy. Overall, doesn't feel 100% planted, which is concerning when I already have the downforce turned up. And then we're going to go into some watery track here for the race, but that's okay. We'll make the best of it. Ray Chapman's here to get some points today. See how our banker goes here.
Your last lap moved you up into P12.
12th place for the moment. I didn't look at the time that I set in Q1, so I don't know if that's faster or slower. I'm gonna guess slower. It didn't feel incredibly quick.
Our best lap
All
so
right.
far is a 1 minute 24.6.
I may have waited just a touch too long. We will see here. Let's see if I can get out there and set a lap. Okay. I think we're just going to make it across the line, which is good. We want the latest we can possibly get. Hopefully. You see what it says when it... I have 37 seconds. I think we should be fine. We might be the last one across the line. There's somebody right behind us that might be trying as well. Oh, they might get there too. Hopefully they're not faster than us, so they're not all over us for this lap. Oh yeah, we're easily gonna make it. Alright, let's see if we can put in a faster lap again. Maybe Q3 hopes, we'll see. Trying to go as late as I can on the brakes into turn 1. A little later than the first run we had there. We got some time. We'll get some more time through the long right-hander here. These tires are a little more worn than the ones we ran first. We probably should have run these first and run the other ones now, but that was on me. I put the wrong tires on. We're still gaining some time, though. Track is much better. We're a little bit sharper on this lap. Boy, are we gaining some time. Look at that. Was I that bad on that first lap, or is the track that much better? Come across the line with a 7/10 improvement. Oh, we got P11. Let's go. I wanted to be as close as I could to P11. We did it. Oh, I was so close to 10, though. Man, we could have gotten to. Oh, we were only 2/10 off Alonso there. That was a really good last lap. Okay, we're bringing it on now. Starting 11th. Normally that would be nice because we get free choice of tires. We wouldn't be locked onto our Q2 tires, but it's going to be wet anyway, so it don't matter. They will still want to fire us now, though, given the fact that we missed our goal. But we did kick Harrianto's ass. So take that. And by kick his ass, I mean we were 3 tenths faster than he was. Oh no, we're still underachieving. Let's listen to this voicemail.
Hello. I
Hi.
just wanted to pass on the team's expectations for this race. Good luck.
Thank you. Finish the race in 10th or higher. That's for sure my goal. I want a point at least. Place higher than Haryanto, beat Fernando. And top 13 in the drivers. Let me look real quick while I have the laptop in front of me here. What is top 13? 13 points. Okay, so we do need a decent handful of points to get where they want us for... What words did I just say? To get where they want us in the season. But any points right now would help a lot. And we could do an engine upgrade next time. Or downforce. Alright, we'll look at that after the race. Let's go get ready for what looked like a very wet race in Spain.
Good afternoon from a very familiar setting. It's race day here in Spain, and with everything still to play for in the championship battle, there's no room for mistakes in a Grand Prix that's well known for creating them. It's a sellout crowd of 140,000 here today as we await lights out for the 730-metre sprint down to turn 1 of this 2.9-mile racetrack. Overtaking is challenging through these 16 corners, but there's still a lot of high-speed excitement to be found, including the flat-out turn 3 and the terrifying blind right of turn 9. Anthony Davidson is here with me today. Together we'll be taking you through all the action of this Spanish Grand Prix. It can be hard for the cars to follow each other closely here due to the dirty air coming off the car in front, so perhaps we're looking at a more strategic Grand Prix, Ant. What do you think on that?
I'm not too sure about that, Crofty. I mean, yes, as you say, it's hard to follow around here, but if you're brave on the brakes, you can get the job done down into turn 1, which is a medium-speed corner, so you have to be committed. And looking down at this grid today, I think we're going to see 1 or 2 drivers making a move from a long way back. Maybe try to force their opponent into a mistake. I don't think this is a race that's going to be purely decided in the pit stops.
We're expecting a top 10 finish in today's race.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. Nico Rosberg will start his silver arrow from pole position, and starting alongside him P2 is Sebastian Vettel. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Verstappen, Daniel Ricciardo and Bottas, Raikkonen, Alonso, Grosjean and Sergio Perez. A McLaren, Sainz, Nico Hülkenberg and Kvyat, Wehrlein, Gutierrez, Felipe Massa and Rio Haryanto, Magnussen and Palmer, Felipe Nasser and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Oh yeah, listen to that rain. Boy is it coming down. Full wet all the way through looks like the strategy. We'll see who else set themselves up for the wet race here. So we get ready to go on our formation lap. We'll see how the conditions are out here. They did say
Let's get the car
flat out.
on
Okay.
this lap. We're learning the gears, so go through them all if you can.
They did say flat out turn 3, which is not going to happen, I don't think, at all today. We'll see how the visibility ends up being, but it might be a tough race for some people. Or it might be a very quick safety car. We'll find out. We'll see you in just a second here on the grid. Alright, we're pulling into the grid now. Not easy to get those back tires warmed up here on the formation lap. But we did our best. We'll see what we get off the line here.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Long wait for the back of the field to get into position. Here we go. Lights coming on. There's 5. They're off. We're off. Trying not to spin the tires too much. Trying to get a good takeoff down to turn 1. I think we got a decent one. Oh, we're getting touched. A little bit of contact there. Oh, a little bit more contact. As we slid down into the corner. A little bit of a contact with Grosjean. Oh, there's a Ferrari about to spin in front of us. No grip out here. Oh my god. Somebody's around.
We're seeing minor damage.
It's Bottas.
Be easy on the car till we get it repaired. We don't want to risk making this worse. Okay, the safety car is out. The safety car is out.
I did call safety car, did I not?
Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive. We think there's a viable strategy change available to us. Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one?
I like the new one. So, boy, was everybody slip sliding around there. Oh god, I gotta inch around this track now. My delta's gonna be so low. Yeah, we got off the line pretty decent there. Then there was just a little bit of contact down the straight. We made it through that pretty easily. Slid through turn 1 just a little bit, got into Grosjean. And then everybody started slip slide. The Ferrari almost went around in front of us. I think Bottas was spinning in front of the field. We ran into the back of somebody. Might have been our teammate. I'm not 100% sure. And then Bottas spun fully in front of us. And now we don't have a wing. So we're going to come in early on this safety car and get a new wing. They'll put on some new tires. Not that we need them, but why not take them? If we can ever get back to the pit stop, that is. Oh god, we gotta stop to get this delta back. The delta's so low because we didn't complete a lap and we're so far behind the leaders.
Which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace. Fernando has just pitted.
Oh, Alonso's gonna double stack with us. That's not good. That means he probably has damage too. Only 3 cars coming down. I assume that other one's Bottas? Or is that 2 cars? I think that's just us. Just the McLaren's coming down. That's not great for our overall team game here today. We're going to be second to last and last after the first lap.
Go. Exit now. We're racing on the exit.
Solid.
We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy.
Well, let's get these tires warmed up and we'll go again. I don't really need to save any fuel, I don't think. God, is it wet out here. Might have should have gone for more downforce on the setup. Alright, we've caught the back of the queue. I maybe should have gone all the way on downforce on the setup. I didn't realize it was supposed to be like absolute monsoon race. My goodness, we'll probably do another lap or 2 before we go back to green, so I'm just going to try and keep the tires as warm as possible. I will see you guys as we go back to green here.
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tires are up to temperature, and remember there is no overtaking until the first safety car line. Stay in position until the green flags.
Alright, safety car's coming in this lap. I think we've had a safety car in every race of the season so far, maybe? Oh boy, they're picking the pace up here. I gotta catch up. I think our tires are in a good spot. I was a little concerned as we were rolling around there because I didn't realize that they limit your throttle while you're on the safety car, under safety car. So my throttle, see there again, my throttle's not going all the way to the top. Now it went. I was a little concerned the game was broken, but it's not. I don't think.
Back up to racing speed.
Or that's the traction control, I don't know. Either way, we're going back racing right now from 21st. Hopefully we can get some actual racing in. They did update us during the safety car that the rain is not going anywhere anytime soon, so we are in it for now. We're going to have to just slowly and methodically pick our way through this field and try and be careful and not spin out. There was still a bunch of debris through this corner. I think they got it all. No, there's still some on the inside, so hopefully nobody goes that far to the inside as they come through there. I don't think anybody should. Hey, purple first sector. We're going to try and catch up here now to Grosjean and make another pass here. I think we can still get back to the top 10, honestly. All we did was basically negate our qualifying, which sucks, but we didn't really lose too much with the damage. Since the safety car came out, we were able to come in and get new tires and a new wing and not fall like seconds behind the field. Now we just have to find our way through these guys quick enough that we don't lose the front part of the field. We don't lose the points runners too quick. And not get damage in the process, since it's just all water out here. We're basically racing boats at this point. I think down the straight we might have some good grip. It seemed like against Palmer there we did, so hopefully this line of cars in front of us we can get one or two down the straight. Rosberg sets the fastest lap. He was the first one across the line. That makes sense. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, there goes our wing again. No grip.
You've knocked the front wing. The
Thank you.
damage only looks minor, but you'll need to take it easy to avoid making the problem worse.
Ooh, this sucks. Alonso's really stuck behind Palmer now. I think we're fast. We need the grip. I don't know if they'll fix that wing when we come down for the next pit stop, but
Okay, gap ahead is
I'll leave that up to them.
0.6 seconds.
I don't think it's going to hurt us too much. Unless we're in like a really dire spot where I definitely don't need them to fix the wing, I'll just leave it on whatever I think I have it on yes right now, but we'll see. I'll try and go up the inside of our teammate here into this next corner. Try and get back into this race a little bit. Careful getting the power down. Careful through this right-hander. Careful everywhere. Try and go after Palmer again here. And again, start working our way up through the field. That back of the field's really bunched up, so hopefully when we get to them and don't lose our traction, we can just blow by them and start heading forward. We'll see. I know some games you're much faster than the AI in the wet. I'm not sure if this is one of them. Have we had a race yet? I don't know if we have. I don't think so. Alright, let's just get through here without spinning this time, or half spinning. There we go. Tuck up right behind Palmer. Look to the inside. I think we can get this move done again on him. There we go. A little later on the brakes. We're through to 20th. Sad to say, but we're through to 20th. Let's see how quickly we can pull up to Grosjean here.
Behind us is 1.1 seconds.
Good to know. Ooh boy, little wiggle there. Yeah, we pulled up to Grosjean pretty quickly. I think we're a lot faster than everybody. We just got to be careful getting through them. So I don't think we're too worried about our pace right now. I think it's just, can we get through without damage? We'll see. I don't know that we'll see another safety car now that we've started to spread out a bit, but it's still possible. Let's see if we can inch our way up the inside of Grosjean here. Leave him a little bit of room on exit. Don't be too mean about it, but we're up to 19th. Ooh, and then we slide into the next corner really well. And Grosjean's going to spin us. I think that's the second time that man spun us this season. I think he got us in China, too. Alright, Roman, come on. Go! Alright. Well, I'm going to work my way back to the field for a third time now. I thought I left him plenty of room there. And he just decided, nope. I knew he was there. But it wasn't like I cut in on him a ton.
So the gap to our teammate is 12.2 seconds.
Unbelievable. Alright, we pulled up to Grosjean, just at the fastest middle sector. So we have pace.
Suggests that this heavy rain will be with us for a while now.
Rain's still going to be around. We just got to get by Grosjean and keep going. Our teammate's gotten by Palmer, and he's moving up on that little pack that we were trying to get into earlier. Just got to get by Grosjean here as fast as we can. We're almost a third of the way through this race already, so losing time quick, but there's only one pit stop left to make for everybody, I think.
0.5 seconds.
I think we closed like a second on that last lap to Grosjean. See where we can make the pass here. Hopefully he doesn't turn around and spin us again. Try and go up the inside. Get by him. He's still there. He's still there. Got by. Okay. We're through. Now we just got to push ahead and go get Palmer. Ideally, hopefully Haryanto drops back out of there too, so we can at least get him in our rival battle. We should have a faster lap than him pretty easily. We just need to beat him to the end of the race. And then we got to work our way up into the points, hopefully. We'll see. I got a little bit of work to do to get up to Palmer and then to that pack. See you in a second.
Okay, some information on signs. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car. Be aware, there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
Alright, we're closing up on these guys. Carlos Sainz just stopped on track, so we're going to get around him and Palmer, interestingly enough. Okay, there's safety car out now.
Reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up.
Oh boy, slow down.
Switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A?
What's the alternate strategy? We can get to the end? Hell yeah. Let's do it.
Your speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty.
Alright, we're going to pit here and then go to the end. We were several seconds faster than the guys in front of us there as we were trying to close back in on them. So I'm pretty happy with the pace. I think if we're just going to come down here and not do another stop, we're in a good spot.
Go now. Look after these tires now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
I'm not really sure what happened to Sainz there. He's still in the race. They came on the radio just before that and said he was slowing down, and then he was just stopped when I got up to him. He stopped in that corner and held up Palmer, so I got by both of them. We're up to 19th now. Our teammate is a few spots up. We'll go by the safety car there. That scared me for a second. I was looking at the mini-map trying to figure out where our teammate was, and there was just a car in front of me. I think he's like 3 spots up from where we are, so he'll be 16th right now. I think we can both get back into the points. We kept setting fast middle sectors there, so we're really good through the middle sector as we went. But we do have pace, so I think we can get through these guys up ahead. We'll have to be really careful on this safety car restart this time, even more careful than last time. We don't want to get spun again and have to do a 4th comeback to the field. That would suck. But for now, we're feeling pretty good about where we're at. We're in 19th, which isn't ideal, but I think we have the pace to get to the top 10. And maybe make the team not want to fire us. Maybe. I'm going to catch up to the queue here, and we'll get ready for a restart. Probably another 3 laps, I would guess. Maybe around 16 or 17. Oh, whoa, way more people coming into pit now, so I think a lot of people... We're going to get another spot here. I think a lot of people are done pitting for the day, maybe. As long as it stays wet like this, I think a lot of people are going to the end. So it's a straight up race now. Interestingly enough. Alright, well now I'm going to go catch the queue, and we're going to get back to racing here in a few more laps.
Remember that we need to stay within 10 car lengths of the next car. Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
Alright, we're getting ready to go back to racing here. Into lap 16, into lap 17. Just like I said it was going to be. Got a bunch of fuel in the car, but we don't really need it. I mean, I don't think turning up the power is going to do much for us here in the race. A few more cars ahead of us came into pit, but nobody else that we were able to pass as we were rolling around under safety car. We're right around halfway through this race. I think we can drive up to the points, so let's get ready to go do such a thing. Nobody else, I don't think, is going to pit to the end unless they have damage, or there's another safety car maybe. Let's get racing. Oh boy, little slide off the final corner. We're fine. Gotta warm these tires up in with some race pace here a little bit. I don't think they were getting quite as warm as I needed them to be on the safety car laps. Just not fast enough to get anything warm in this weather. They still are saying that the rain is sticking around, so I don't think there's any drying up that's going to happen anytime soon. Just trying to be a little cautious on this restart. Let everybody get spread out just a little bit before we start making crazy moves. Yeah, that's what I just said. We look up the inside of Kvyat here. He doesn't get a great launch off that corner. We'll get a much better one. He's going to stay to the outside there, though. We'll just slide up in front of him. Up to 17th now. Magnussen next on our radar to get the pass done. Our teammate's moving up nicely. He's way up there now. He had a good restart. I think he got a few more cars in the safety car as well when they came down for tires. He was a little bit further up than we were. We all over the Renault here. Hulkenberg right in front of him, and then Ericsson. We can get all these guys. I haven't seen Haryanto yet. He's way up there right now.
Fernando has come into the pits.
Oh, interesting. Oh, we must be at our scheduled pit stop. I don't know why he would do that. Because my thing says pit too, but I'm not pitting. We're going to the end. That was the plan. Well, we're up to 12th. I said I thought we could get points, and now we definitely might be able to get points. Just a couple spots off of being in a points-paying position. Let's go. Ooh, little slide there. Be careful. We'll see if Magnussen doesn't get off this next corner as well, and maybe we can make this pass here. We'll try and roll up the inside. Not quite going to get there. Oh, we make a little contact, though. He was really slow through the corner. We'll get by. Little bump and run. America, baby. Up to 11th. Gotta keep pushing. I think we can get a good handful of points here. I think we're faster than a lot of these cars. Especially if more people come down to pit. Strategy-wise, I thought nobody else would come down. Although, I don't know that Magnussen came down, or not Magnussen, Alonso came down during the safety car. So he might not have been able to make it on the tires that he had. I don't know why he didn't come down. Most of the field did, but it does not seem like he did. Good for us in terms of keeping our race seat, though, because we'll be able to beat him, hopefully, here. We'll be able to beat Haryanto. We'll be able to get our top 10. We'll be able to get some points. That'll put us in a good position. Hopefully make the team happy. Not too worried about making these passes incredibly quickly now, because we're 10th is the next place. It's not like we got to go through 8 more people to get to the points. We're there. So we look up the inside, maybe on Ericsson here. Just slide it to the outside. Don't make contact there. Good job. And there we go, up the inside, through Sector 1, just like he said. We got another pass done. We're in the points. Still got quite a few laps to go. That's why we're not in too big of a rush. I think we're faster, and we got time to go, so just going to be calm, cool, and collected here as we pull up to the back of Hulkenberg. Try and get another point into our bank. I almost fell asleep during the safety car listening to this rain. It was really soothing coming down, bouncing off my helmet in the car. Rosberg with another fastest lap. It looks a little brighter now, so maybe the track's going to get a little bit better than it is now. It still feels like it's raining very hard, though. Ooh, Verline a little deep into that corner. As these three in front of us battle, I'd like to get these three, and then there's a little bit of a gap that we can kind of settle into with one car in the middle of it. I'm not sure who that is. We'll see. Good start to the lap here. Half a, what is that? 500s. Half 100. 500s up on our last lap, so we're a little bit quicker. We made a pass here last time. This time we'll get the power down pretty well and maybe get by Hulkenberg. Not quite. I couldn't get the power down as much as I wanted. We initially had a better launch, but then we just started spinning the tires. It's okay. That means we're definitely faster than him. We'll get him eventually. Keep trying. Not that far off the leader, honestly, which is very nice to see. Very slow down here. Verline holding up Hulkenberg a lot, I think. Not going to have a look there. See what we get down the straight here. We're right in line. 15 seconds to the leader. I don't think we're going to get all the way up there today. Ooh, there goes Hulkenberg for a move on Verline. Looks up the inside. It's going to leave us a little gap to the outside of Verline. See if we can take advantage here. There we go. up to 9th.
Gap to car in front is 0.5 seconds.
Closing on Hulkenberg. We know we're faster than him through that next corner there. Oh boy, a little bit of a wiggle though. Get the power down up the inside. It's gonna be a much cleaner get the power down this time. Oh, a little bit of contact there as he tried to go back around the outside. We'll leave some room. He's still there, I think. I think he's still there. We're out on the wet outside of this corner. He hits us. I think he spun. There's no need for him to go that aggressive.
The track is clear. Green flag.
So we'll end up in 8th out of that. I think Hulkenberg is around still. He's just getting back up to pace. I don't think we got any damage. I really don't know why he pushed it that hard. I was clearly in front of him. He just slid right into the side of me. Don't think that one's on me. Now we gotta go try and catch up to Massa here. We do have Verline still right on us, but I think we'll drop him pretty quick here. A long train behind us, in fact, now. Let's see with some open track what kind of lap time we can put down here. We've been battling guys the last few laps, so we haven't maybe put in super representative lap times. Oh, we're 2/10 off our fastest, but the tires are also worn a bit. We may have more damage. I'm not 100% sure on that one. Coming through Sector 3 now. Hamilton sets the fastest lap. He's up there fighting with Rosberg. Hamilton already 3 wins this season. Looking to make it 4. Take a huge early lead in the championship. Alright, not too bad, but we opened up a decent gap behind us, so that's really what we were looking for. I am going to push on and try and set some pretty consistent laps here and catch back up to Massa. I will see you in a second for probably another safety car. We'll see. Alright, coming on to lap 30 here. Oh. Vettel has an issue. There's a couple cars off in the hairpin behind us. We're about a second behind Massa here on lap 30. We've been about the same pace as him, if not a touch slower through Sector 1, but Sector 2 we're about 3/4 of a second faster. There's some debris in that corner there. And then Sector 3 we're a 1/10 or 2 faster, so we're closing pretty good on him. We should be able to get him by the end of the race, depending on what just happened to Vettel. We might be able to get a second spot by the end of the race. Not sure. This is where we have a lot of pace advantage on Massa. I think this corner in particular, we're way faster than everybody else. So we really close in. Hamilton's been setting a lot of fast laps up there, so I'm guessing he might be in the lead. I'm not sure. Well, I guess I can see when we go through a sector. I haven't even been looking. I've been more focused on Massa. Or when we go across the line, I think it shows it. I don't remember. We're right on him now. Oh, it is still Rosberg. Hamilton's just setting a lot of fast laps. He's trying to close in. Well, we only got 3 laps left to run in it, so I think we'll be okay. See if we can get Massa here on this next lap. We should be able to through the middle sector. If not, maybe down into turn 1. Probably middle sector, though. Then past that, I don't think we'll catch anybody else, so it'll just be a cruise to the end kind of thing at that point. Ooh, went a little deeper than I normally do into there just to see if we could catch him. Not quite. That's okay. We got a fast middle sector coming up. Ooh, a little slide there. We're definitely getting through the tires here. We're wearing them pretty good. We're starting to slide around a lot more the last few laps. Just got to be careful not to spin it. 22 seconds up on Alonso is right where I would like to be. We'll shoot by Massa there. And we're up to 7th. Vettel up next. But well ahead of us. I don't know if he's still slow or if he just slowed down for a minute and he's going now. So I'm just going to keep going forward. And we'll roll to the end, I think. I don't, unless anything crazy happens here, we're 9.5 seconds back of Vettel, so I don't think that's a closable gap in 2 laps. But maybe, we'll see. We do have to stay ahead of Massa, though, here, who is still kind of with us. He'll probably stay with me through Sector 1, and then I can drop him Sector 2, I would guess. Let's see. Oh, his arrow went away, going onto the straight, so we at least have a little bit of room on him. Vettel's down to 8.8. I still don't think it's enough time to catch up to him if he's slow, but we're going to get closer to him, for sure. Massa pulled all the way up to our rear wing here as we head down the straight. Just doing everything I can to keep this car turning through this corner and not sliding straight on.
Okay, gap ahead is 8.6 seconds.
We're still closing on Vettel. I think it's still too large of a gap, but we're gonna get closer here. With like a lap and a half left. Probably not gonna close down 8 seconds. There he is down in the distance going around the corner. We can see him at least. Almost up to a second on Massa. We come through Sector 3 here. We're going to come on to the final lap. With a chance at our first points of the season. First points of the career for Ray Chapman. On to the final lap.
Final lap of the race.
1.2 seconds back to Massa, so we have a tiny bit of a buffer there. Hard on the brakes here through 1 and 2. Keep it rolling forward.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
3 laps of fuel remaining, so we'll be good to the end here since we have about half a lap left. We actually got fairly close to Vettel there at the end. Another fastest middle sector. Rosberg gets the win, his first of the season. Just got really close to Vettel there at the end. A couple more laps, I think we would have got to him. But it doesn't matter today. We get points. Let's go.
Top job, my friend, top job. I was a bit worried
Oops,
about
dropped
this
my
one at
phone.
the start of the weekend, but you've pulled through. Thank you.
Brilliant stuff from Mercedes today. That's another historic win. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
Well, they clearly have a car that comes alive in the kind of conditions we were dealing with today. It's a very balanced package in the wet, and what that means is that the drivers have confidence to attack. And having that confidence gets you on the power earlier, it lets you brake later, and can put you a long way up the road.
And here are our podium drivers today after that excellent race. They've excelled here, as they so often do, and it's a well-deserved victory. Mercedes, then, are on top today. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. It's a good result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
Felipe Massa. For me, that was an outstanding performance that drew on every bit of his not unsubstantial experience.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes have extended their lead at the top of the standings. Well, what a weekend that has been. Please join us next time for another thrilling installment of this Formula One season.
All right, 7th place for us. We'll take home 6 points today. Nico Rosberg going to take home his 18th Throwback Career Mode victory, just behind his teammate Lewis Hamilton, who has 24 Throwback Career Mode wins now. Incredibly, everybody finished the race. Perez had a penalty for something, but everybody finished the race, which is pretty impressive, given the way these fools have been wrecking all season, and the fact that it was super wet. We move up to 16th now in the driver's standings. Hamilton's still up now 59 on Rosberg and Ricciardo. In the constructors, we are 6th. Nobody moves, but we're right behind Williams now, just 3 points back. I got 2 penalties? For what? Apparently got penalties. I don't know what I got penalties for. Oh yeah, leading that rivalry good now. Well, we got to 1 at least. We're 1 out of 10 now. That's pretty good. Who cares about that? Uh-oh. Contract event.
Listen, I'm doing what I can, but there's a real risk of your next deal being less than favorable. You need to start impressing the team.
Well, I'm glad that they gave us a written warning after I best finished with the season. But we are in trouble. We need a good finish coming up. Let's advance it here to the next week. I'm scared about the next week. Oh my god, that's loud. It's Monaco up next. So if we have a good qualifying, we might...
Hey, our upgrade pace is looking solid right now. But I do think we need to push harder if we want to stay competitive. Here's the report.
Okay, so I think we have a chance here at Monaco. If we don't get Monaco, I have a good feeling about Canada, where we usually run really well. Let me just... Where... How do we see... Yes, it's Monaco, then Canada, then Azerbaijan, and Austria. Canada and Austria I feel good about. Monaco and Azerbaijan, maybe not as much. Straight line speed for... Ooh. I was going to do the downforce, but maybe we should do the engine power, knowing that we're going to Azerbaijan soon. Let's do that. So we're going to put on the engine power upgrade. Hopefully that comes in time. I don't know when that actually comes in, but we have one upgrade to the drag so far and one to the chassis weight. We'll do the downforce next, I guess. Who cares about fuel efficiency right now? We don't need that. Trailing Williams by a little bit, but we're just staying ahead of Force India and Toro Rosso, so that's good. But yeah, hopefully we have a good Monaco. Hopefully they don't fire us if we have a bad Monaco, because I think Canada, we can bring it back. Azerbaijan, we can bring it back. It'll be really big if we can just get a few points and jump ourselves up to where they want us to be in the standings. Because if we can do that, we'll get back to 4, as long as we beat Alonso and get whatever goal they have for us. So we can get back into the green next time pretty easily if we have a good run. If not, and we hit the walls 100 times, not going to be as good. So we'll see. We're racing for our job next time. That's it for this episode. First points of the career for Ray Chapman. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.